holiday season particularly, we get a lot of phone calls, mailings, even folks going to our doors asking for donations to go toward a certain charity. But the question you need to make sure you're answering, are those charities legit? Here with me now is Sharon Lipinski, a donation defender and a generosity expert. Sharon, good morning. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Okay, so big mistakes people make when they donate to charity, and I admit I'm guilty of this. If someone asks me for money, I feel bad not giving it to them. It's kind of like, oh, here's $5 or $10 or whatever, or maybe write them a check or something. But you say don't go ahead and do that.
Yeah, people really make three mistakes. The first is that we don't take our giving seriously enough because it feels like we're giving small amounts of money. It can't possibly make a big difference. But our small donations add up to massive amounts of money. In the 33 days between Thanksgiving and New Year's, we will donate $300 million every single day. So it's
huge. Oh my
huge.
goodness. Okay. So people don't take it seriously because they're giving those small amounts. You also say, I'm guilty of this too, people don't have a plan. Just give money to whomever.
Right. And because we don't take it seriously, we don't have a plan. We don't know what kind of charities we support, why we support them, and how we want to give throughout the year.
Okay. And you also say, and this makes a lot of sense, folks don't do their research. They give to what sometimes, and we hate that there even are these out there, these fly-by-night charities that really aren't charities.
Yeah, well, it's hard to research. It's what do we look for, where do we even look for it, and when are we supposed to have time to do it because we're busy. And so, yeah, lots of people don't research a charity before you donate.
And on the topic of research, it's very easy. There are a number of websites out there that have all of this charity information. You can find out exactly what percentage of your donation goes to the intended cause and all this other stuff about them.
That's a great place to start.
Okay, you also talk about the idea of giving cash. And a lot of businesses, I see these around, they have a sign on the front and it says give cash to help so-and-so. In fact, just recently they had these at donut marts here in Albuquerque and some guy walked off with the cash thing.
Yeah, cash donations aren't always misused, but they definitely lend themselves to it because cash can't be tracked.
Right.
So the jars can be lost, they can be stolen, they can be pilfered, you can just take money out of it. Sometimes they can even be fake. There was a guy in Lansing, Michigan arrested. He put out fake donate to missing children jars. Believe it or not, he was collecting nearly $2,000 a month from those jars.
Slime ball does that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you have to be careful.
People just take the money right out of. That's what happened here in Albuquerque. I think they were able to catch that person. As you talked about, you never know unless it's for a legit organization. You don't know where that cash is going. And the other thing that you talk about, and this is really important, I'm not sure a lot of people know this, when it comes to donating to food banks, whether it be Roadrunner, some of the other food banks here in Duke City, they can do a lot more with $10 in cash than you can do with $10 at Walmart.
Yeah, if you're lucky, you can get 5 meals out of $10 with a loaf of bread, peanut butter, jelly. But your food bank can turn that into 50 meals, which will feed a family of 4 for 4 days. So if you really want to feed people in your community, call the Roadrunner Food Bank, make a monetary donation via check or credit card.
And they can do a lot with it. And in that way, too, you know that food is going to people who need it.
Exactly.
Sharon Lipinski, thanks for coming in. It's great advice.
Thank you.
All right, stick around.
Is it going to be cold enough to wear that new sweater? Is it actually